Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 is moving fast and it is officially May, and with that comes some new Nintendo Switch games. So in this video, I'm going to break down what I think are the must-play Switch games of May 2024. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So there is quite a few games coming out in May, but what I've done is I've went and I've handpicked 7 games that I think you need to play. Some of these games you know of, but there's a couple you've probably never even heard of. So before we get started, if you could, hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me, and let's go and get right into this video. Before we get into this, play any game that you want, but do not play Endless Ocean Luminous. You are not allowed to play that game, it is trash. The first game we're talking about today is called Gift. An old man wakes up and finds himself on a luxury cruise ship. He encounters passengers that he feels nostalgic about for various reasons, as he attempts to escape from the sinking ship. This is an action game in which the player aims to escape from a giant ship before it sinks into the sea. The tilt and water level of the ship are constantly changing, so the situation varies dramatically, even in the same location depending on the timing. The gimmicks scattered throughout the ship also act very differently, depending on the tilt and water level. The player needs to make strategic use of these changes to construct an escape route. Sometimes it's necessary to solve puzzles, and other times, it's necessary to make skillful use of the character's actions. And in the end, a very precious encounter is waiting for the old man. I absolutely love everything about this game, like the feeling it gives you, the setting, the graphics, the gameplay, and this is something you definitely need to check out. So the next game we're talking about today is called Animal Well. And guess what? This game was actually created by a very legendary YouTuber. Yeah, maybe you've heard of Video Game Donkey. Hatch from your flower and spelunk through the beautiful and sometimes haunting world of Animal Well. Explore and illuminate the dark. A world of puzzle boxes with profound atmosphere. Light candles for safety and gradually fill out your map. Explore and collect items in whatever order you choose. You need to solve puzzles, and observation is rewarded. Enemies, environment, and items interact in surprising ways. And all items have multiple uses, but you need to survive and tread carefully. Assess for yourself what is safe and dangerous. Focus on tension and suspense rather than action. You are disempowered, but can make clever use of your environments and items. For somebody like me who's a smaller YouTuber who's finally kind of getting some traction and growing, it shows me how far you can take this and how far your love of gaming can take you, and this game is going to find a welcome home on the Nintendo Switch. Now let's talk about Little Kitty, Big City. Will you make your way home, or will you explore what the big city has to offer first? I mean, getting home is obviously your main priority. Obviously. Well, it's one of your priorities. Maybe more of a guideline. I mean, it's definitely on your to-do list somewhere, but first, explore the city at your own pace in an open-world playground filled with surprises. Make friends with a colorful cast of chatty animals. Complete quests, help your animal friends, or cause total ruckus. It's all up to you, and you can customize your kitty with a plethora of very adorable hats. Or take a nap in the sunshine. In this game, you're a cute little cat, and you get to explore a city. Do I really need to say more? I don't think so. So another game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch in May is Biomutant. I remember when this game first came out, I believe it was only on PlayStation maybe, and I always thought it looked really neat and I just never had a chance to play it, and I'm very excited this is coming to the Switch. Biomutant is an open world, post-apocalyptic Kung Fu Fable RPG with a unique martial arts styled combat system allowing you to mix melee, shooting, and mutant ability action. A plague is ruining the land, and the Tree of Life is bleeding death from its roots. The tribes stand divided. Explore a world in turmoil and define its fate. Will you be its savior or lead it to an even darker destiny? I honestly think this game is going to get a second wind, and I think it will be a little bit more appreciated on the Switch for some reason, and I think this is going to be a pleasant treat for the Nintendo Switch library. So another game that's coming in May is arguably the biggest game for the Nintendo Switch this year, and that's Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. This is a remake of Paper Mario on the GameCube, and I think this is amazing we're getting to play this on the Switch. In my opinion, this is the best Paper Mario game ever created. I was playing this recently, probably a couple weeks ago, the GameCube version, and I could not believe how amazing it still held up. I honestly didn't even know why it needed a remaster. The game I'm currently playing is Super Mario RPG, the remake, and it's truly a masterpiece in my opinion. So as long as this is getting the same treatment, which I'm sure it is, it's going to be amazing. This is one of the wackier Mario games, and the characters are so weird and goofy and there's just so much going on. It really is special and charming and just so fun. And I absolutely love the setting and the world and how everything looks. It's like a storybook that comes to life and you get to play through it. I'll actually probably make a dedicated video towards this game or a review or something. But for the time being, this is definitely a game you're going to want to play. The next game that we're talking about probably has one of the coolest names I've ever heard. It's called Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. Yeah, I would be paying attention too. Solving crime is no walk in the pond. You are a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck. This might ruffle some feathers. This is a cozy mystery game about a down-on-his-luck duck searching for answers in a sinister sausage-based conspiracy. Let me say that one more time. A sinister sausage-based conspiracy. Yes, this makes me happy as well. Inspect and interview suspects to learn their hidden secrets, then use the information you've gathered, plus your own deductive reasoning to locate the suspect and bust the case wide open. So what's cool about this game is it's fully voice acted, so it helps you get immersed into this adventure, and it's a mystery about a sausage. Again, I don't think I need to say more. So the last game we're talking about today is Xuan Sword 7. Journey through a fantastical reimagining of ancient China in this 3D action RPG. This game has frantic, real-time combat, a visceral 3D presentation, and a rich cinematic narrative. It is a celebration of ancient China's landscape, civilization, and culture, infused with the mystique of its own legends. It is a world that is both familiar and mysterious, one of both science and spirituality, and it's one that is waiting to be explored. Take the role of the calm and reliable swordsman as he fights to protect his family and uncover the truth of a blight that threatens all of China. So me, I'm a fan of history and anything ancient, and I think this game is going to be a hidden gem. I've never heard anybody talk about it, and when I learned about this game, I kind of did a deep dive into it, and I'm very, very excited for this. I think the gameplay and the graphics and the setting and the narrative and everything about it just checks every kind of box for me, and this is something I don't think you should sleep on, so definitely check this game out. Ladies and gentlemen, these were games that I specifically, myself, went and handpicked. There's like 30 games coming out for the Switch in May. Some are a little bit better than others, some didn't kind of do it for me. These 7 right here, I think are must-play Switch games. Down below, let me know any games you're excited for that are coming in May or just coming this year. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. I'd really appreciate a follow. And I just want to say thank you so much for the support. We are getting very, very, very close to 9,000 subscribers. I think we need like another 130 or 40. So thank you for the support, and you guys know me. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.